Welcome back to MBI's Barbecue. Today we're going to be making some Mexican barbacoa, MBI style. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Welcome back. Today we're going to put a little different twist to this barbacoa. We are going to make our adobo from scratch. If you don't know how to make an adobo, it's very simple. Follow the recipe below. I will link it to the video below, or you can just go to the store and buy it yourself. We're going to smoke the type of meat we're going to use. Normally people will use beef cheeks. Today we're using chuck roast. It does the job to me. I kind of like it better than the beef cheeks. It's going to give you a little bit more texture to the barbacoa we're going to make. Even though we're going to be falling apart, it gives a little something to it that the cheeks doesn't do it. We're going to smoke the chuck roast for a couple of hours. Just give it a little hint of smoke. We're not going to cook it. We're going to smoke it for about 225, 230 for a couple hours just to get the smoke in there. And this adobo, this recipe I have, consists of two parts. This is what's going to go on the meat. This is what's going to give it a barbacoa taste to it, flavor to it. What we're going to do, we're going to roast this a little bit. These are guajillo peppers, 3 chiles de arbol, very spicy. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This brings some kick to it. About 5 garlic cloves. This is going to go in a pan, get sauteed, and it's going to go into the blender. This is going to be my dry ingredients to adobo. Black pepper, both ground pepper and the little pellets, the little beaties to give it a fresh. About a spoon of garlic, onion powder, cumin, oregano, Mexican oregano. Make sure you squeeze it and break it into where it's fine. And about a spoon and a half of salt. Remember, we're going to smoke the chuck roast first. We're going to be putting some salt in there. Also, about a spoon of salt, about 3 lemon juices. We're going to use some chipotle peppers also. And this adobo we bought at the store. We're just going to put a little pinch of this because this is what we're trying to make. We don't need this, but we're just going to go ahead and use it as a base. Again, this is how we're going to prepare the adobo. Once we're blending all those ingredients, once they come out of the pan and these dry ingredients, we are going to put a little bit of beef stock in here, just a little bit, a quarter of an onion. I'm going to go ahead and put out the peppers. I did remove the thing at the end of each pepper. Like I said, the peppers right there, the guajillos and the arbol is going to go in there for about 30 seconds. The garlic and the onion is going to go in there for about 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and finish this adobo. This is the hardest thing about making this taco de barbacoa, this type of taco de barbacoa, because there's a lot of stuff going on in here. Like I told you guys, I already put my guajillo peppers, a couple of arbol peppers, garlic and onion, sauteed those on the pan. Next, we're going to use 3 limes for this, the juice of lime. The lemon juice will tenderize the meat. Next, and put them in the blender. Chipotle peppers, adobo sauce. We're going to use about half a can here. This can bring a little kick to it. Has a smokiness flavor to it, which I like because this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be smoking the meat in a minute. Anyway, use about half a can on this. You can use more or you can use less. So what we're going to do is, so we can blend a lot easier, we're going to use a little bit of this beef stock. There you go, just a little bit. Because the rest we're going to use about a spoon of this adobo, the one I told you guys about at the store. And that's pretty much it right there. That's what's about to go to the blender. Let me put a little bit more of this anyway. This is what it's supposed to look like. A nice little paste, not too thick, not too thin. This is what we're gonna give it a try, see what we're missing here, whether we need to add extra ingredients or go with what we have already. Let's give it a try. A little trimming on this chuck roast. Those silver skin on the side gotta go. Very simple. Get yourself a very sharp knife. Remove some of that silver skin. That ain't gonna render. Like you guys can see right there, we're doing that on both of the chuck roast. Little Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna go ahead and use a little brisket rub on it. Like I told you guys, we're gonna smoke it for a little bit, for about an hour and a half. Make sure you put enough of that brisket rub in there, just like that. The thing has smoked for about an hour and 15 minutes. So what we're gonna do, we're not trying to cook it. Remember, guys, it's still hot. We're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to give it a little smoky flavor to it. That's all we're trying to do.
So what we're gonna do next is after we gave it about an hour little smoke, hour time worth of smoke, we're gonna use our little adobo we talked about, the one we made yesterday, and we're gonna go ahead and heat it up. This meat is not cooked at all, so it just has a little smoky flavor to it. So don't be shy with this paste, with this rub. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and heat the whole thing up with it, both sides. There you go. It'll get messy. This is the adobo I was telling you guys about. There you go. Make sure all the sides are on it. Everything. So what is the next step? We're gonna let it sit there for about 2 hours, a couple hours. We're gonna let the adobo right there, I'm sorry, not adobo, penetrate the meat. And then we're gonna put it back on the pit until it cooks, tenderizes, and falls apart in shreds. Again, this is MBI's barbecue. Our last ingredients before we put this on the barbecue pit, well, the smoker, is gonna be, we're gonna add some onions, some garlic, onion up to taste. I use a small onion. And about 4.5 leaves of bay leaf. Remember, guys, we're not smoking no more. What we're doing is we're gonna go ahead and cook this thing for about another 4 or 5 hours. Welcome back to MBI's barbecue. We're gonna go ahead and open up this barbacoa, Mexican barbacoa, MBI style. It's been cooking for about 4 hours, so I'm assuming it's almost done. I anticipate about another hour, hour and a half. You guys gonna see what it's gonna look like in a second. So we're gonna go ahead and open up this thing. Oh, you see how it? You see that? Oh Lord, if you can smell this. It's been there for about 4 hours. It is falling apart, but I still think it needs about another hour, hour and a half or so. After letting it cook for about another hour, hour and a half, this is what the final product looks like. You see that, guys? This is what we're looking for right there. You see how you see shreds? This is what we're talking about, Mexican barbacoa right here. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. You guys see that? Oh, it's falling apart. So this is our barbacoa right here, guys. So we're gonna finish shredding it, and we're gonna put a taco together right now. I'm gonna take it to my brother's house. We're gonna do the Super Bowl over there. Oh yeah, smells good. Like I said, you don't have no Mexican barbacoa without a good Mexican salsa. Very simple. Some tomatillos, grill them a little bit with a little cooking oil. Put a little onions in there, just like that. Very simple. According to your taste, chile de arbol. Don't be shy with it. Gotta bring some kick to it. Obviously, it's a Mexican taco, so you gotta have some kick to that. Blend it. Very simple recipe. How to make this salsa. Guess what? Once it's blended, you blend it according to the thickness you want it. You want it a little thin, thick, it's up to you. Put it in a bowl, and that salsa right there is a killer salsa. It's a winner right there. Look at it right there. Okay, we have 2 professional judges here. We have Judge Angel. How long you been doing this, Angel?
About 5 years.
5 years. You've been a professional judge. What about you, Judge?
Same as him.
Same as him, but you only 5 years old.
No, I'm sick.
Oh, you sick? How long you been doing being a professional judge testing food? For about 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we got the barbacoa done here. We're gonna start with Judge Angel. I want you honest opinion. All I want is a thumbs up or thumbs down. Hold up, Kayla. Hold up, Judge Kayla.
I'm getting ready.
Okay, go ahead, Gabo. Tell me what you think. Give me your honest opinion. What is it?
Good.
Good? Is it soft, dry, or is it moist?
Moist and it's soft.
Very soft. Is that something you can buy at the restaurant if you go to a restaurant? Is that something people can buy?
Star.
And make a burrito out of it.
Star.
Okay, what about you, Judge Kayla? Tell me what you think. Look at the camera and give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Be honest answer. 2 thumbs up. Is it good?
Yeah, but like it's also kind of spicy.
It's kind of spicy. Really? Is it kind of spicy? Or she just doesn't know what she's talking about? But then she's not a judge. If she don't know what she's talking about, she shouldn't be a judge, right?
Like it's kind
Should she be a judge or should we kick her out?
Kick her out.
Kick her, you know,
No!
you still want to be a judge?
Yes.
Okay, try it again. Tell me if it's spicy. Actually, it is very spicy. Move.
Ahí la dejas en la cajuela del carro, allá atrás, ahí.
Is it spicy? It is spicy because I put peppers on it. It is. I put a lot of chipotle sauce on it.
Sí.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead, flip it.
This is the sear station.
A little bonus. We're sharing them now. I have to grill some meat too. Chicken breast and meat. Why not? You know, not just barbacoa. We got some skirt steak, some grilled chicken. This is just a bonus.